Patriots. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway in Foxborough.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 77 yards.
And the Dolphins will jump on top for the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Taken at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 26. Throwing Jones. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers.
On the move past the 40. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. Down to about the 32.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Jones. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Jerome Baker coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they bring in an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Come on, set, left, 95.
From the 44, Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Tua. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Flushed out right. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Mills.
And the Patriots are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Harris running straight ahead. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. Over the middle, complete. That's Harris. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Back to throw. Jones. Open man is Myers. Oh, good move. Touchdown. Jacoby Myers, 54 yards.
And the Patriots are an extra point away from drawing level.
They'll try and throw for it.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Could change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, I think we'll have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Steps away. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And this will be caught at the 30.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. On first down, Tagovailoa.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Looking to pass. Tua on the move to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa taking it in from 11 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it?
There he goes, left side. 30, the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jacoby Myers with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Goes right side, and he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this, to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 36. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Tua. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him for a loss.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And, CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just saved those calls for this possession instead.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Jones now. Throwing on 3rd and long. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Looking to throw. Jones. That's to Aguilar. Touchdown, Patriots. 4 yards on the touchdown grab.
And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Nick Folk for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Matthew Judon in there to take him down.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack.
Tua.
And he's going to go down again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Tua, a final shot before half. And that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
From the gun, it's Stevenson.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Open man right side, Myers. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
On the give, this is Harris.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Jones got his tight end. That's complete. That's Henry. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead now up to 14. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek kill. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
They're going to try and throw. And this one is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
He is going to find Hill here. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Rolling to his left.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Tua finding his old Alabama teammate Jalen Waddle. And the Dolphins have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. From the 25 on second down, Jones. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down, and that will force a turnover on downs. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins will add to their fourth quarter lead. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on fourth down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the fourth quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down. And after that, the air just went right out of the balloon. And you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced them to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Going deep here for Parker. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And, boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line.
Gaskin will score. Touchdown, Miami. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Okay, right?
Tua going to try and throw for it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 40.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for two. and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to have it here